Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. Today I've got a new video. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna do a sort of movie review-ish kind of thing, and I'm gonna do this new style. I'm basically just copying everyone's app. I'm using this app called Meme Soundboard, where you'll just hear whatever meme is on my mind, because I'm kind of tired of just saying it myself and it coming off as unfunny. And I'm also borrowing clips from trailers, not movies. Disney, don't copyright me. They wrote my Little Mermaid review, and I'm too lazy to do it again. So just look at the title and you'll know what I mean. Yeah. So I'm just gonna uh, what's this? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna review the movie, and when I feel like putting a meme in there just for laughs, you'll see it pop up. Anyway, guys, this video is gonna be why I do not like the ending to Rise of Skywalker. I remember when I gave my review, I had very mixed feelings on it, and I said I would definitely come back to this. By the way, this is my third part in the three-part Star Wars video, so this is obviously gonna be the conclusion now. So yeah, when I gave my review, I had very mixed feelings on this movie. Now that some time has passed, I feel like now I can express myself more and give my final thoughts on the movie and say what it is. So, again, the title of this video is why I do not like the ending to Rise of Skywalker. To me, I feel like the first two acts were really good. They were really good, really well paced, well written to an extent, and yeah, I really loved the first two parts. It felt like fun Star Wars. I really enjoyed them. However, the problem with this movie is when the third act comes in. Everything from the third act to the end is just total crap. And in this video, I'm gonna go into it. So, let's dive in. Alright, so I'm not able to pull up clips from the movie because those would collide with my voice and the clips of the memes. So you guys will just look at this blank screen while I give you the memes because I'm the king of the memes. So yeah, I won't include clips from the movie or trailers, which is good because that means Disney can't copyright me. Alright, let's go. So where do I consider the third act to start? I consider it to start from Kylo, when Kylo and Rey are fighting on the Death Star. It's a pretty cool fight. For once, we get like a real physical hand-to-hand combat between lightsaber battles. We didn't get this since Episode 7. Episode 8 doesn't count because those weren't really lightsabers. And epi. Wait a second. Yeah, since Episode 7. Episode 8 doesn't count because of the Praetorian Guards. And Episode 9, the force battle between Rey and Kylo. I'll be pretty cool. I don't think it was like a physical lightsaber battle. So I really like the last one we got here. Turns out it was the last one in the franchise as well. So there we go. We have that. And yeah, I really like that fight. Then we have Ben talking to Han Solo. That's where the second act ends. Let's go into what makes this third act so annoying. So, Rey takes Kylo's ship to Act 2, burns it so he can get some poetry with Luke. It's like poetry triumphs because Luke did the same thing. I mean, not really the same thing, but Luke saw the Jedi Temple burning. Rey sees the ship burning with her hood over her head. By the way, does that hood seem like look a lot forced? Like she really like forced to put it on her head. It was like wow. So she sits down. Then Luke comes and he's like, "Oh, what's up, Rey? Yeah, me and Leia knew you were Palpatine this whole time." Then Rey's like, "What? You knew?" "Yeah, I did." And he said nothing. Yeah, you guys suck. I know. So she remembers, oh wait, how did Kylo Ren find this place, Exegol? So she goes to his glove compartment, picks it up, and then decides to fly to Exegol anyway. That seed was like useless. You just shoe hammered a Luke scene in there. You don't just shoe hammer the greatest Jedi of all time. What's wrong with you people?
Because you freaking fricks just can't ever be quenched.
That's another thing with this movie. This movie neither pleased nor this movie pleased neither the Last Jedi lovers or haters. Instead, brought them together by annoying them both, which is a hard task. They pulled off the impossible, but I also don't see them pulling them together in a way that would have yielded positive results. This movie really had a lot right on scale. Anyway, so she goes to Exegol, right? She tells the Resistance where to go. Bo gives this forced speech about how we're gonna keep fighting until the end, and then they get to Exegol, and we have the final fight. Oh, okay. Where do I start with this? Let me start with the space battle because that's like more of the less interesting part. Obviously, they get shot out of the sky easily. Everyone starts dying. Like, okay.
I'm dead.
Everyone's just going like that, bro. So they all start dying. Poe starts losing hope. He's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Then Finn and Jana get on the huge Star Destroyer because Rose apparently is too unfair. By the way, I am so sorry, Kelly Marie Tran. These people have treated you so unfairly. You've been jar-jarred hardcore. I tell you, whew, boy, I am so sorry. I pray and hope you get into a good movie with a great role and you are loved for your acting because people have been so unfair to you in the past 2 years. Moving on, Rose. I'm just gonna assume Rose is dead because she does nothing in this movie, so let's just skip her. Then we have Finn and Jana who land on a huge Star Destroyer with more space horses. They don't even use the same space horses from episode 8. At least they would have made a tie-in, but no. J.J. Abrams has decided that he doesn't want episode 8 no matter what. Episode 8 is not canon. So he removed the space horses from there and brought in new space horses. Granted, these space horses do look better than the other ones, but like, what the hell? You already had space horses!
Oh shit. Here we go again. Another one.
I think they have an issue with their space sources, if you ask me. So yes, we have that. Then they try and take out the satellite. Whatever this satellite thing annoys me so much because they have a satellite which is supposed to give them coordinates, whatever plans they're supposed to go to, right? Then on top of that, the main ship takes those coordinates from the satellite. But why is it just the main ship? Why can't every other ship get the coordinates from the satellite? So not only do they have to destroy the satellites, they have to destroy the main ship. Why? Why did you not just send it to every other ship? Why can they not take their ships up? Do they not know what up is? It's the opposite force of which gravity applies to.
Wait. You're getting nervous, man. Calm down.
Okay, I'll calm down. I'll calm down. Alright, fine. So they don't know where up is. I mean, it's not like it's the opposite of down or anything. Maybe this is a universe where they don't know what up is. Okay. So they get on their ships, they're flying around, and they start losing. Later on, Poe is like, dang it, guys, I think we're gonna die. That's when Lando comes in, and he's like,
Hello, pigeon.
and decides to come with the entire galaxy at his side. Seriously, everyone in the galaxy has come with Lando. I know he's a sweet talker, but did he sweet talk every single planet? Just the entire armada. And even they don't stop the fast order because, hello, down there we have Palpa, bro, who has decided to lay down the biggest base drop ever. Which I guess we should cut to the other story. So, Rey lands on Exegol and she finds Palpatine and his entire, I guess, arena hall of, I don't know what they are, Sith Acolytes, Sith Spirits, I have no idea what the fudge those guys are. So we have the entire hall of them, right? Then Rey goes up to Palps, and then Palps and she walks up to Palps, and Palps is like, oh, hey, granddaughter, what's up? I would love you to kill me. That way, if you kill me, my ghost will go into your body, and I can possess you, and you will become the new Empress of the Galaxy. Ray's like, nah, man, nah, I don't want that. So Palpatine shows her, he opens the hatch for her so she can see all her friends dying. And I'm just sitting there like, mm-hmm. 3 times definitely the charm, guys. You did this first in Return of the Jedi, then you did it again in The Last Jedi, symbolizing that will be the last time you did it, but no, Abrams couldn't let it go. So he does it again here in The Rise of Skywalker. And you know what, guys? It loses its charm every single time. Who would have guessed? So, obviously, Palpatine knows that Rey isn't gonna attack him, and he decides to... Wait, did he lay the base drop before or after? No, okay, I'm gonna do my recounts of the movie. I haven't watched it in a while. So Kylo Ren comes in, he yells ouch onto a chain because why not? And it's more of like, so he falls on the chain more like ouch, and I'm like, why that? Okay, skip it. He falls down, visits the Knights of Ren. The Knights of Ren are like, yo, we're gonna kill you. You betrayed us, man. How dare you? Then Kylo's like, I'm gonna stand like Han Solo now. Rey passes him, I think, Leia's lightsaber through the Force. He takes Leia's lightsaber. He does the Han Solo pose, which is pretty cool. He kills the Knights of Ren really quick. I mean, earlier he used the Force on them, but that had no effect. So, da-da-da-dun-dun. And so he kills the Knights of Ren, joins Rey, and they both face Palpatine. Then, God, okay. Here we go. So, Palpatine shoots lightning at Kylo and throws him down a pit. There's like, yes, at last, the last Skywalker has fallen. And I'm like, dude, you threw him down a hole. You don't even know if he's dead. Then he shoots Rey with lightning as well, and she falls on the ground unconscious. And he steals both their life force. Before he threw Kylo down, he kind of like stole both their life force to make them heal, so now his body is well. And it makes me wonder, how powerful is this guy? Isn't he like a clone zombie kind of thing? How does he have this much power that he's able to base drop an entire army of ships and take down two self-proclaimed Jedi? It doesn't make sense. So he throws Kylo down the hole, knocks out Rey. Then he decides to lay down the sickest base drop the galaxy has ever seen, throws his arms in the air, and is like, McClunky! And basically this is what happens. And so he does that to the entire army of ships, shutting them all down. Yes, not destroying them, shutting them down. And so they all start falling. Then Rey starts looking into the lightning, into space. Then she sees. And, and surprisingly, even though, alright, Rey looks up into the sky, past lightning into space, then she sees all the Jedi of the past, or at least hears their voices. Ahsoka, Kanan. I like the fact that they got the people from the TV shows, Rebels, Clone Wars. That was pretty cool. We got Anakin, who is now just a voice among the crowd. Like, I want so hard to believe that he brought balance, but like, it's so painful to hear his voice, knowing that Rey is carrying out his mission for him. It really aches me. So yeah, that happened, and she gets up, picks up both lightsabers, and starts going up to Palps. Now, when Palps stops the lightning, all of a sudden the ships come to life and they start flying again. Question: during all that time, Palps was shocking them when they were all falling. Did none of them hit the ground? All of them survived? Even the low flying ones, they didn't. None of them hit the ground. Is gravity not a thing here? Is this why they don't know what up means? So, yeah, apparently that happened. That's, way to go with the no consequences thing here. No one's ever really gone, it seems. So, Rey deflects Pulse Lightning at him with both lightsabers, not just one. Suck it, Mace Windu. And she deflects both. She deflects his lightning bolts back at him. And instead of stopping to shoot his lightning, instead of stopping his lightning attack, he still shoots. So, Rey learned a thing or two from Mace Windu, but Pops learned nothing since episode 3. Right, so he hasn't learned anything since episode 3 because he's still shooting lightning back at himself. And when he shoots the lightning back at himself, he shoots it with so much force, he actually disintegrates himself. Just the skin, bones, everything flying off his face and body. He actually disintegrates himself with his own lightning. How dumb is this guy? Speaking of Palps not learning anything, this is like the fourth time we are having Death Stars. Episode 4, Episode 6, Episode 7, and what's that? What the heck? In episode 4, we had a full-on Death Star. In episode 6, we had Death Star 2. In episode 7, we have Starkiller Base, just a bigger version of the Death Star, so basically Death Star 3. Now, in this movie, we have an entire army of Death Star Destroyers. Like, each Star Destroyer has a Death Star weapon on it. So much for variety, I guess. So, yeah, he hasn't learned anything. He's still going on with his plans, and man, it's just...
Shit. Here we go again. Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I don't use bad words on my channel. This is just the thing doing it for me, but I'm really angry right now. So, yeah. Anywho, so Palps dies, the galaxy saved, they celebrate again. But this is such a weird celebration because to me, Return of the Jedi and Episode 4 in Europe have some of the best celebrations out there. They're big, bombastic, enjoyable, and satisfying. With this trilogy, the celebrations just feel like they're there. In Episode 7, yay, we destroyed Skywalker base. Woohoo. Episode 6, yay, we're hugging, we're jumping. No bonfires, no nothing. Oh, I forgot to mention, Kylo also dies. Cause when Rey killed Pops, she also killed herself apparently. So Kylo comes up, he gives her his life force. She comes back to life. Then he dies and becomes a Force ghost. When did he learn that? So yeah, he just I don't know how or when he learned that, but he gave Ray his life force, so he dies. Oh, and of course we have to have a Raylo moment. And I'm not lying, I closed my eyes when this happened. I don't usually close my eyes during kissy moments, but like this felt so bad because relationship between Kylo Ren and Ray felt more like an evil brother sister thing to me than it did a relationship thing. It was I'm not a Raylo fan, is what I'm saying. Ugh. So we have that, we celebrate, then we come to the worst ending of okay, not the worst ending of any movie. I've definitely seen worst endings to movies, but this is the worst ending to a franchise I have ever seen. So Ray goes to Tatooine with BB-8. She goes to the Lars homestead. Not even the Skywalker's homestead. It's the Lars homestead. Why not? So she goes to the Lars homestead and buries Anakin and Leia's lightsaber. Now you're probably wondering why did I say Anakin? Because you fools, it's Anakin's saber. The saber got first marked as Luke's. Then it was Anakin's. Then it was Luke's again. Then it was Anakin's again. Now it's Rey's lightsaber. They're selling it under the name Rey's lightsaber. This makes me so mad. So I'm not calling it any other name. This is Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber. He made it. Luke has his own lightsaber. It's green. Leia has hers, which is the only one this movie got right, because it's the only one this movie introduced. Kill me. Kill me now. You have failed me, movie. It, this movie doesn't care about my feelings. It doesn't care about the Star Wars fans. The ending is so bad. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it! Okay. So, she buries Leia's lightsaber and Anakin's lightsaber in the sand. I don't know why she didn't bury Luke's, but I'll let it go for now. She could have even brought Kylo's. I wouldn't have mind if she buried a red lightsaber. That would have been pretty cool. So, she gets up, turns around, and sees this old lady writing an EOP, and she's asking, "Yo, what is your name, young lady?" And Ray tells her, "I am Ray." And then, "Ray who?" She looks off into the distance, and why am I doing that to myself? You're probably wondering. This is what I get for being a Star Wars fan. She looks off into the distance, and this is where I'm gonna just go into a full rant mode, so prepare to buckle down. She looks off into the distance and sees and sees Leia, Luke and Leia. First of all, why? You had no connection with them. You were Luke's student for about 3 days. He taught you lessons. He was a half-baked teacher to you. He was like, let the Jedi end. The only thing he did was give you a pep talk on Act 2. Guy. Leia. They established at the beginning of the movie that Rey thinks of Leia as a master, and this movie does take place 1 year after The Last Jedi, right? So obviously this would have been enough time for Rey and Leia to grow a bond. So Leia would view Rey as sort of her surrogate daughter, I guess. What do you call those words? I'll call them surrogate for now. So she sees Rey as sort of her daughter, right? And Rey sees Leia as sort of her mother figure. And you could buy that these two did have a bond over the year in between the two movies, but like, it's an off-screen bond. It's kind of like non-existent. What the hell? So, yeah, okay, they're bonded. I mean, she gave Leia that one hug at the end of Force Awakens, so that shows they really know each other. If you know, she only hugged her because of Han. Just okay. Another reason why I hate this so much is that this is the final chapter in the Skywalker saga. And we don't even get to see the whole Skywalker family here. How cool would it have been if we saw Anakin putting his hands on Luke and Leia's shoulder? Then we get to see Leia holding her son as well. It would have been it would have been like a family picture. This would be the first time when we get to see all Skywalkers at once. True, Kylo isn't really a Skywalker, but he has the Skywalker blood. This would have been the first time when we get to see all four of these characters from all three trilogies together. Anakin Skywalker, Luke and Leia Skywalker together, and Ben Solo. Imagine Anakin putting his hands on his children, Leia holding her son. It would have been such a touching moment, and this would have been the first time And the only time we get to see that in the final movie, how cool would it have been to end on that? Not to mention that all of these guys turn into Force Ghosts, so it's even possible. Why would you show us Kylo turn into a Force Ghost if you were gonna use it? I hate myself. I hate this. Okay. So, she goes ahead and says, her name is Rey Skywalker. Excuse me. What the?
Here's the motherfucking tea.
I am so sorry. I put bad words in this video. Why didn't Rey stick with her name, Rey Palpatine? I understand the movie is called Rise of Skywalker, but you could have made Skywalker the new Jedi Order. That's my fan fiction. It doesn't count, really. In all honesty, it doesn't make this film worse. What does make this bad is that she could have gone with the name Palpatine. Palpatine used to be this dictator, this emperor, the Dark Lord of the Sith. He killed his own family. He destroyed multiple planets. He was behind the entire Clone Wars. But Rey is the one who saved the galaxy. She brought the Jedi Order back from the brink. She's a hero. She would have made the Palpatine name stand for something good. She would have made it stand for something better and amazing. And it would have been really inspiring, in all honesty. Had Rey stuck with the Palpatine name, I believe this could have been something great. Heck, had you even changed the name of the movie to Rise of Palpatine, you would actually get like a lot of fans on the edge of their seats being like, whoa, what does it mean? What does it mean? Rise of Palpatine? When did that happen? Excuse me. And so I'm so confused. Why would you give her the name Skywalker? She doesn't know the two Force ghosts who are looking at her. She barely knows them. Heck, she thought Luke was a myth. What the hell? Okay, that's what I get for being a Star Wars fan. So, she calls herself Skywalker, right? And I'm so confused. Why would you steal this family's name? They're not your family. You don't know them. She decides to go ahead and steal their family name. Makes me so bad. Okay, wow. I've already given off my rant for that one. So she and BB-8 walk off to the twin suns and walk off and stare at the twin suns. This was a pretty cool shot. I actually liked how it ended. Though it wasn't the way Return of the Jedi ended, which was of the original stuff, which have ended on a celebration. I do like the nod to Revenge of the Sith, where they're looking at the Sons of New Hope, Return of the Jedi, they're celebrating. Here it's a mixture of both. We had the celebration earlier, and now we have looking at the twin suns. Rey and BB-8 stare at the twin suns as Rey realizes she's the new hope for the Jedi, that she will bring all of them back. Anakin brought balance to the Force, and she's going to maintain it. I both like and hate this scene. Like, staring at the twin suns means there's a new hope. Like you've already attained your goal. You've already saved the day. What are you doing? So, yeah, I guess it's supposed to mean she's a new for the Jedi. I like that BB-8 is also there, showing that he is her droid, even though Poe technically owns him. Why doesn't she have her own things? She still looks lightsaber. Use it for the whole trilogy. Mind you, she didn't make her own lightsaber until the very end. Oh, by the way, for all those of you who wondering, her lightsaber is yellow. I don't know why I thought it was orange, but yeah, so yellow. Hooray. She didn't get to use it at all. Yay. So, wait. So she and BB-8 stare at the twin suns, both of them standing in the larger and smaller sun as they look out to the new galaxy as it's being formed. And there, the movie finally ends, and the Skywalker saga is over. Let me just say, this is a saga that I've loved. I got introduced to Star Wars when I was 12. My dad showed it to me. I wasn't excited to go see it, but after I saw it, I was excited. The Force Awakens was the very first Star Wars movie I saw, and because of that, I do have a lot of love to share to it. And it's because of Episode 7 that I became a Star Wars fan. In between the 2 years of Episode 7 and 8, I went ahead and watched every piece of Star Wars media I could find. The original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, the TV shows even, just to know what I was going to be in for. And looking at this close to the franchise, 4 years later, it's it's a disturbing end, I'll tell you. The first two acts of this movie were really good, really perfect, really amazing. I really loved the first two acts of this movie. They were some of the best Star Wars content I've ever seen, and you can't take that away from me. The final act, however, is what broke me. As you guys know, nothing is more important to me than the end of a movie, and when this movie kind of muddled up this ending, it kind of ruined it for me. No, this movie is not bad. It's a really good movie. I encourage you to go see it, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Go watch The Rise of Skywalker. I won't lie that you'll have a good time, but I will promise you it's a very entertaining movie. And for the final Star Wars movie, it's good. It's just the ending is so bad. Like J.J. Abrams, I know he's not a man known for his endings, but like, hire a staff team of writers to help you, please. So the ending was very disappointing. The movie overall was really good, really entertaining. I loved most of the stuff that happened in this movie, especially the first two acts. Those were near perfection. The final act did have a nice battle sequence, but the epilogue was really not there. I hated almost everything about it. And as a close to the Star Wars saga, it's a mixed bag. It's good, it's bad, depending on how you look at it. Not as decisive as The Last Jedi. One thing I will say about this movie is that it's really good, really entertaining. It's just that the ending broke me. And for you to end the Skywalker saga on this note, it's both a blessing and a curse. I don't know how many more feelings I can give to this movie that I haven't already said. I hope you guys have enjoyed my rant. Also, tell me what you think of this new way of reviewing movies. In all honesty, as you know, I don't have the resources or the time, money, and effort to make those over edited reviews that you guys like to see. Well, I know I like to see them, but I kind of like this one. I think I might adopt it more. So tell me what you guys think. Would you try to adopt this new style of filming? I don't know. Will this video become popular? No, in my current channel, probably not. You guys aren't even watching my yellow duck videos. Without further ado, guys, this has been my review of the Star Wars movies, part 3, meaning that this is indeed the finale, so you won't be hearing Star Wars from me for a while until Clone Wars Season 7 ends, but who even knows at that point. I've been Captain Phoenix, and with that, we'll see you in another universe.